Hello, everyone. I am here to talk to you about anti-aging water. Is bottled water aging you faster? So I'm Marie, the water nerd. I'm available everywhere on all the social medias. You can always find me at hashtag zap your tap or hashtag stop bottled water. So today I have two different waters here. I've got a truly anti-aging, anti-inflammatory water, anti-disease, anti-plastic, the whole works. This has been fresh poured in my kitchen. And then I have Fiji. So Fiji's a really popular water. Somebody had asked me to do this test, so hopefully she's watching. If you do miss any of these water tests, I do have them available on YouTube as well at Marie Gardiner, Gardiner. So without further ado, let's start testing some water. If you have any questions, I will try to stay on top of that, but I'm a little far away from my phone. So real-time questions, I'm having a bit of an issue until I figure that part. But right now, let's just learn. I've been studying this water and all water really for about 3 years now, and I still learn something new every day. So I haven't done a test on Fiji in a very long time, if ever. So I don't really know how this is going to go either. But number one, I wish I could invert this for you, but I can't, so I'm going to have to read it for you. This is what's called a redox meter. This is a way for us to tell if a liquid is aging. I look like I'm being interrogated here. If a liquid is aging or if it's anti-aging. So that's what we're wondering is if bottled water is actually causing rapid aging in people. So this is going to help us figure it out. So that is a redox meter or an ORP. If you're looking to have one, I've ordered mine. You can get them on Amazon, or I ordered direct from the company called American Marina. So that's that. And then we also are going to be testing the pH. I believe Fiji comes in fairly high on pH because it is a natural spring water. So it does have some minerals to it. But we're going to find out. So one interesting thing about Fiji, Fiji water, not Fiji the country, I'm sure it's beautiful and I'd love to go there someday. Fiji water, this is not the same water that people in Fiji drink. This water has been bottled 12 to 24 months ago. Therefore, it has soaked up a lot of the chemicals in the plastic bottle. I talk a lot about PFOS and PFAS, which are the forever chemicals. Now, they are not only in plastic, but unfortunately, they're also in natural spring water. Now, I don't know, I don't have a test for that, but I can almost guarantee that most of our spring water has been infiltrated by plastic, and that's giving us this PFOS and PFAS, which are known as the forever chemicals. They are a known carcinogenic, and they get stuck in us. We can't actually detox them. So even me, I've got them in there. We all do. Any PFOS that you've ever ingested is still in your system. Okay, so we're getting set up here. We'll pour my drinking water into there. Oh, well, perfect. Evian. I forgot about Evian. That was really popular in the 90s. I am totally going to get a bottle of Evian. If you want to stay tuned with me, I can test Evian next. Oh, now I wanted to show you, just because some people have trust issues. This is me opening the Fiji. Now, I will do a TikTok video after this with an open bottle of Fiji. So if you see anyone being mean to me, just tell them to go check out my YouTube channel and see the opening of the bottle. Okay, so we got Fiji. Now, it's interesting. What I'm looking at right here is I'm watching the ORP meter is a positive. Let's find out where my want. So see that? That is a positive. Right now it's a positive 270, 280. So what it's measuring is the fact that our oxygen is an oxidant. Oxidization is rusting. So, and it's also aging. So as we age, we breathe more. We've taken in more breaths than a younger person, right? So we have more oxidative stress and damage. So what this is measuring right now, because it's out of water, is exactly that. So my air is very oxidizing right now at 260. So let's have a look and see. First, I'm going to show you, trying to get used to this whole system, or this setup here. Okay, so first I'm going to show you what an antioxidant looks like. Now, on this meter, when you get a negative, what you have is an antioxidant. An antioxidant is anti-aging because it actually slows down reactive oxygen species and free radical damage in your body. So let's see where we at. Oh, we're getting to 600. So if you can neutralize oxidation, then what you're doing is actually slowing down your aging process. Okay, so we're going to leave that there. We're hitting right around that. We're going to hit 700, no problem. This is a fountain of youth, essentially. So we know what an antioxidant looks like. So let's go have a look at Fiji. We should. Oh my God, it's like Twister only with water. Okay, so we got Fiji. Fiji is in the plus. So when it's a positive, it is a positive for being an oxidant. So instead of being an antioxidant, what it's actually going to do is it's going to cause free radical and reactive oxygen in your cellular system. So then if you drink Fiji, what you need to do is you need to try to take in more antioxidants maybe from food, right? Because if Fiji's an oxidant, we always have to balance oxidants with antioxidants. A lot of you are familiar with the concept of homeostasis, and that is essentially the definition of homeostasis is that balance. Everything in life, everything in our world craves balance, even cells. So what'll happen with an electron donor or an antioxidant, it will actually lend electrons to unbalanced cells. These cells are known to do things like cause mutations, cause multiplications of mutations, do all sorts of funny stuff in our cellular system. But what we can do is we can take an antioxidant and we can balance that cell so it's not a troublemaker anymore. Now, this water here is full of troublemakers. Okay, so where are we sitting? We're sitting at 150, a positive 150 for Fiji. We'll go back and show the newcomers what an antioxidant looks like. Okay, so we've got that negative there. You can basically call that your anti. That is antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, anti-aging, anti-disease, and anti-plastic. I am confident that there's no plastic. I'm sorry, I will take it down to layman's. Thank you for reminding me that I am the nerd. So basically, this is anti-aging, and this is rapid aging. This is anti-plastic, both in the home and actually has no plastic in it because I filter it and all sorts of magic, and I teach other people to do that. This has been in the bottle for roughly 12 to 24 months, originating apparently from Fiji, but unfortunately is not the water that the Fiji people drink. This is water that is full of chemicals, that is full of nanoplastic. Sorry, I am going to try to read this. I'm really happy you guys are enjoying this. Thank you. So this is plastic water. Any water in a plastic bottle, I generally call plastic water. Call it as it is. It's full. People that drink bottled water and only bottled water, in 1 year, you will ingest enough plastic to actually make a credit card. Isn't that crazy? And then the other thing is nanoplastic is so small that it actually doesn't get filtered a lot by your kidneys. So it gets stuck in your kidneys and starts to build up. So how many credit cards can you fit in your kidney? And don't think I'm judging because I used to drink it. Trust me, my mother taught me to be a water girl. I've always been a water girl. I grew up on an island. I moved to a lake town in Alberta because I can't deal without water. I like water. I like sitting on it. I like sitting by it, and I like drinking it. And I used to drink whatever was there. Fiji, 100%. I drank Fiji. Smart water, shamefully, I drank smart water. Brita, I did that too. And all I ended up with was a really bad pain in the stomach. See, that's how I ended up working with antioxidant water, was because I had oxidative stress in my digestive system. So it was coming out as early stages of colitis and severe IBS. Sorry to be TMI here, but that's usually what I do. Um, so I did some research and I found out that it was getting worse and worse as I got older, because age is oxidative stress. So if I already have a problem with oxidative stress and I'm going to get older, thankfully, I am going to continue having a problem unless I neutralize it. And that is how I was born, as a water nerd. I didn't do this to start a business or to change my life. Well, I guess it changed my life, changed the problem in my stomach. But you know what? What happened was that I had such incredible results. Like, I literally changed my life by accident, I guess, that I decided that I wanted to help other people. So that's the story of me. Um, yeah, the plastic in the body is a shocking thing. They're currently realizing that plastic is not only in like our blood, it's being built into our muscle tissue. One thing that broke my heart was that they're finding, well, this was a study from 3 years ago, so it's probably worse. They are finding 7 out of 10 placentas, women's placentas, contain large doses of microplastic. So what's that mean? That means babies are eating microplastic in the womb. And then we wonder, how is that baby, that little kid, how is she so sick? How is he so sick? But what we need to look at is not, I mean, the illness, obviously, that's for the real doctors and stuff. We need to look at the causes. And I think the cause of a lot of our rapid aging, a lot of our age-related illnesses, and a lot of our sickness is not only due to the chemicals, the microplastic, but also heavily, and this is proven, oxidative stress. The cool thing, when you change your water and you go and you stop drinking this plastic water, not only are you switching to an antioxidant water, to an anti-inflammatory water, you are removing an oxidant. You're removing plastic from your future. You're removing chemicals from your future. You're removing oxidative stress from your future, right? So it's a win-win, literally. If I wasn't so scared of breaking something, I'd throw this, but yeah, I am. So put this down and pick up clean, good water. We have to do the pH test before we get off here. Okay, so let's do that. All right, we'll turn this off. So, pH. Some of you have probably seen this, some of you maybe not. Basically, what you've got is the potential for hydrogen. So if there's a low pH or potential for hydrogen, it is going to appear acidic. Well, it's going to be acidic. Okay, so low pH means the low potential of hydrogen. The high pH means a higher potential of hydrogen. Okay, when we zap water with electricity, we actually split hydrogen molecules into ion and gas. So this water has extra hydrogen, which is the reason that it's anti-aging, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant. Okay, so now let's have a look at Fiji. Now, as I said, don't be surprised. If it lands down the middle here, it means it's neutral. pH isn't the only deciding factor in your water. I would go more so for the ORP, but, I'm a nerd. Okay, so let's have a look. So we've got my water. Ooh, that's pretty. And we've got Fiji. So let's top it up so we get a really good visual here of the color differences. And just like I thought, Fiji is not going to be super, super acidic because it is a natural spring water. So the natural spring waters tend to still have some minerals, and minerals are responsible for a higher pH. Most groundwater has a lot of minerals, therefore it represents higher on the alkalinity scale. Any of the bottled waters that are distilled vapor, um, and basically just, strict water are going to show really, really yellow. And natural waters are going to show a little bit more in that neutral to higher alkaline. So I would say this one to me is looking like it's right in between kind of this green and this blue here. So right around that neutral spot. Okay. So hopefully you all enjoyed this. I will do tap water. I am doing one water a day, possibly for the rest of my life. So stay tuned. I take all of these videos and I put them onto my YouTube channel. That's Marie Gardner. You probably can still find me there at hashtag Zap Your Tap or hashtag Stop Bottled Water. And I'm exposing bottled water as being a rapid aging water. If you're worried about your future, start drinking better water now. Send me any questions in the inbox. Follow me and maybe comment on some of my other videos, and I'll see that, because I'm going to shut this down and head over to YouTube and show the world Fiji is not the best water. Bye, guys.